Hey loves, welcome to your general collective reading. Let's jump right into it. We're not gonna waste no time. I'm gonna start off with the tarot cards. See what we get for you. What do you need to know at this time? Good vibes. I ain't used these in a minute. Let me use those. See what we get. You know, take what resonates, leave the rest. These are messages of love, light, prosperity. Okay. Let's see what we get here. These are kind of backwards. What's up with that? You know, it's cool. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Goodness, I want to use those in a minute. See how that dust. All right. Okay, here you have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay. I feel that somebody is going to be stepping up, expressing their emotions, not being afraid to let you know how they feel. This could also be you doing this. Take it as it applies. But I feel like it's more so energy coming towards you. That's just like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm tired of keeping this into myself. I'm tired of, you know, having these feelings and not speaking on them. It's time for me to speak up. It's time for me to come out of this solitude. It's time for me to come out of silence. So somebody is stepping up to the plate to let you know how they feel. You have here 10 of Wands. Okay. It's not easy to do this, but they feel like it's worth it. It's worth it. What's that one song? Dang, I forgot how it go. You just gotta be worth it. You can have everything in this world, something like that. Anyway, you just gotta be worth it. Somebody feels like you're worth it, collective. Okay, with the 10 of Wands coming out, and you out here the King of Pentacles. Yeah, like they want to put that work in. They don't mind stepping up and being a boss and letting you know how they feel. They don't mind being vulnerable with you. They realize now that that's what it's going to take in order for them to get what they want out of this. It's like, it's a sense of pride for them too, to not have what they want. You know, that hurts their ego. And you're something or someone that they want and they can't have you, that hurts their ego. And so they're like, okay, cool. If I gotta be a little vulnerable, I gotta put that work in, I'll do it. I'll be the King of Pentacles to get what I want, because the King of Pentacles gets what he wants because he does what he needs to do to get it. Okay? So that's what this person is gonna do for you. I have here the Wheel reversed. Okay, so I feel like this person may have noticed that they didn't have the best of luck when they weren't with you. It's something that you contribute to a dynamic collective that makes a person higher vibrational. It's like they, like being around you. You ever been in a situation to where you will notice if you're around certain people, your luck changes? That's what we're looking at here. Like if you're around certain people and they're like negative Nancy, they're very pessimistic or whatever the case may be, you may notice that those outcomes start to like come towards you. Like you start to attract the type of energy that they're in. It's the same with this person, but in a reverse. Like this person is like noticing and realizing like, man, like when I'm on good terms with collective, my luck changes. I feel good. I attract better. I am more abundant. I'm more successful when I'm with you, because of the energy that you bring to the table is not to be slept on. And I feel that people are starting to realize that, are being like more mindful of that. Like, wow, like you contribute more than just, you know, a good conversation or whatever. It's like your whole vibration is uplifting and it's attractive. It attracts positivity. It attracts abundance to them in a way that they don't receive when they're not connected to you. So it's almost like this person notices that. That's like a major thing that they've been noticing. Like they haven't had the best of luck with the Wheel reverse when they're not dealing with you. It's like they're not in the best mood, so they don't attract those good things. They could be dealing with, like I said, negative Nancy type of people or pessimistic type of people, to where that's what they're attracting. You know, just bad news, bad vibes, all that just keep coming to them because they don't have that positivity around them. You are a light to this person, and they missed that. They missed that light. Funny thing is, I could have sworn I just heard, because I got my little show playing or whatever in the background. I'll be replaying old shows, and it seems like it's new all over again. But anywho, on the show, she was just singing This Little Light of Mine. And so that makes me feel like that's how this person sees you. That's not a coincidence. Nothing ever is, right? But this person sees you as their little light. Like, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This person really wants to have that energy again, that light again, that fun, that freedom, that, excitement again that you bring to the table, okay? Then you have here the Five of Swords. I feel this person could have been very vindictive or manipulative in the past. You could have felt like that about this person. But I feel that they're bringing that same aspect to the table, but in a different way this time, because it's underneath the Ten of Wands. So we know the Five of Swords represents like manipulation, win at all costs. However, I feel like this person is not going to stop until they get what they want, which is you. I feel, though, that they are realizing that they got to go about it the right way this time. Let me get another card. Let's see. They may have been very, very, charming, seductive. Like, they knew how to entice you in the past, and maybe those tactics aren't working anymore. So now they're like, okay, if I want the collective, I just heard back. So maybe you guys aren't on the best terms right now. It's like, if they want you back, they're going to have to put their best foot forward. This is like a win at all costs. This is like, last resort. They're going to have to do something dramatic, something that they've never done before in order to get you, and they're willing to do it. They're willing to do it. What can you expect from this person? The Chariot, and the Hierophant is right here. Wanted to slide off the top here. The Hierophant at the very top, it represents a commitment. Maybe this person was running from the commitment before, but now they're willing to step up, but it didn't come fully out. So maybe this is something that they're contemplating on. Maybe they have a fear of commitment, okay? You have the Hangman reverse. Again, they're coming out of that stagnant type of energy, okay? They're afraid. Truth be told, this person is afraid of losing the normal, losing their norm. So if they're used to being a player, if they're used to being alone, they're used to being single, they're used to just doing things on their own terms or whatever the case may be, they're realizing that in order to get you, in order to win at all costs, they're going to have to give up. They're going to have to sacrifice that fear. They're going to have to release that fear of change. The Chariot being here, okay, it's like they know that this is something that's long overdue. They're being pulled in this direction for a reason. They met you for a reason. Four of Cups reverse, it's like they're accepting that fate now. They're accepting the fact that they're going to have to change. It's not something that they wanted to do initially. We know if the Four of Cups came out in the upright, it's kind of like knowing that something is there but not being interested in it. Knowing that Spirit is trying to give you something but not being interested in it anymore because you're still kind of caught up in like the negative, so it's not appreciating the moment or not appreciating an opportunity. With this being reversed, let's just say that this person is realizing that, okay, I've tried to ignore it. I've tried to stay the same. I've tried to stand on business when it comes down to who I've been all this time, but it's not working. So now in order for me to get what I want, this person hates to lose. This person doesn't like defeat at all. And so with the Ten of Wands being there and the Five of Swords being there, I see that this person, they're not a loser. They cannot deal with losing. So if they're going to have to sacrifice who they've been in order to get what they want, they're willing to do that. They're willing to do that. And it looked like this has something to do with commitment, with the Hierophant being here. Almost coming out. Not sure if it wanted to come out. I feel like that's how this person is feeling. It's kind of like, I really want to do this, but Like, man, I've gotten so far being who I've been all this time. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to change, but if I don't change, I'm not going to get what I really want. And I can't accept that. I cannot accept defeat. I cannot lose. So this person is going to have to change in order to get what they want, which is you. I'm being led to read the affirmation on the back of the Hierophant. I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique existence, or my unique essence. Okay, so I feel like this person, they know what they are capable of. You know, whether they are afraid or used to being a certain way, it's like they know what they're capable of. They know they could be that person for you. They know that they could step up to the plate, and they know that they can handle it. They're not afraid of a challenge. This person is just, they've been comfortable. They've been complacent in who they've been all this time. So when it comes down to changing and for the good, in order to get something that they want, they're willing to do that. It's just, you know, there is a slight hesitance because whatever they've been doing it for a very long time. Okay? A very long time. And now they want to put their best foot forward, and then realizing in order to do that, they have to change. And so this person, again, willing to put the work in, but that does not mean that it's going to be easy. Don't expect it to be easy for them. Them even taking the approach of being vulnerable with you is different for them. Okay? So there's a need for you to understand that as well. You may have your guard up. I see the 7 of Wands here. And you may even feel like this person will never change. The Death reverse. 8 of Swords. You feel like, they're gonna sabotage this. They're not gonna take this seriously. Like, you don't take this person seriously. You really don't. And the Queen of Swords is right underneath that reverse. So you could be a bit harsh towards this person. They could even view you as cold-hearted, you know, and it's like, even that is something that they want to correct about this. Like, they don't want you to be like mean to them. They don't want you to be cold towards them. They want you to trust them. They want you to see that they take this seriously, but you don't see it because they haven't applied themselves yet. They could have all these ideas and all this, you know, inspiration, all they want, but what are they doing about it? That's how you feel. You're like, what are you doing about it? Because you can make me a lot of promises and all that sounds nice and dandy, but at this point, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because I'm not trying to hear all that. You see the tower right there? Do something drastic. I need a breakthrough. Yeah, change my mind, because right now I feel like you just talk. Yeah, you feel like this person is all talk. All right, let's see. Let's get some oracle cards. I'm gonna give my what's the vibe. Hey, you. Go in now. Go in now. There you go. Get some oracle cards. Let's do the romance oracle cards because it seems like this is very romantic. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Children. All right, it says your love life is being affected by children. So maybe this person has children, or you have children. Both of you could be single parents, or something's going on to where children has been playing like a major role in this dynamic here. Maybe this person is afraid of some type of consequence when it comes to children. You know, we heard that story a million times. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Again, they're going to come to you and they're going to be vulnerable. They're going to open up to you. This is different for them. They are not used to this. This person could even be younger than you. Not to say that they act like a child, but you could feel like they need to grow up. But this person could be a bit younger than you, or they have children, and that's affecting the way that they have been handling this situation. We've heard the story multiple times to where people feel like they have to deal with people that they have children with. They have to keep them happy. They have to keep the peace because they don't want to lose out on the opportunity to be in their child's life, or they don't want to be put on child support, or they don't want to have to deal with, you know, BM drama, BD drama, whatever case may be. It could be something like that even going on. And so they have been appeasing to the parent of their child in order to keep the peace. And it's been affecting their dynamic with you. It could be something like that. If not that, it could be that you all have children together. Or it could be that they have older children, like adult children, who don't understand or agree with this connection. But children are heavily involved in this. You have here, free yourself. Okay, it's a time to take back control of your life. And so you could be feeling that way, collective. Like, you know, it's too much going on. You rather just be free. You rather just, you know, break away from this. It's too much, like, chaos. And so you could have been in that energy of just like, I don't even want to relate a relationship. I don't even want to, like, you may have gotten to a point where you don't want the same things that you used to want from this person. It's because it's too much. Like, you have to ask too much. You have to wait too long. You have to deal with too much. So you may have gotten, like, you know, fed up. Getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Again, there's something significant about a heart-to-heart conversation that will be had. And I feel that this is going to break you out of the separation. I see separation at the bottom of the deck and in the reverse. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel there has been a lot of time apart or even emotional distance between you and this person. And I feel that you guys are going to break free from that. Once this conversation is had, it's going to provide you with the clarity that you've been needing about where you stand with this person. Okay, they may even let you know that, you know, children have been affecting this, or, you know, there's something going on, some type of revelation when it comes to children that may give you an answer, or the answers that you have been waiting for when it comes from this person. It's like you didn't know why they were acting the way they were acting and why they were doing the things they were doing. It has a lot to do with children. Okay. Let's see. I will get a couple of index cards and I'll close this out. This one's all bundled up. What is this? Speaking the same language. It's all crumbled up. All right. So maybe you guys have been having a difficult time getting on the same page or speaking the same language. All right. All right. Let's see. Here. Really outlive it. All right, so a lot of you could be focused on your money right now, working, possibly even overtime. You're trying to focus on your finances at this time. I ain't gonna lie, that's my song. I feel like whoever's coming in to talk to you, collective, they're gonna be 1000% honest with you about what's been going on, how they feel about you, what they want from this, their intentions. It's like, I feel that somebody is going to like lay it all out. You love me. This person knows that you love them. You know that they love you. There's a sense of, I just heard arrogance. So, you know, you could pop your ish a little bit, or they could. There's a sense of knowing, though, that, you know, you all, there's a spark. There's a love that you all share that can't be replaced. It can't be duplicated. And so there's something about that feeds your ego and it feeds their ego to know that, in a sense, you guys are made for each other. You know, nobody could ever do them the way that you do them, and vice versa. Passenger princess. Okay, so a lot of you all could be taking a ride with this person. Maybe they'll say, hey, let me come pick you up. Okay, let me talk to you, or you're doing this towards them, whatever the case may be. But there's going to be a conversation, I feel like, in a car, Okay, you're going to be kind of pampered in a way where you kind of get your way. You get like babied a little bit. And they like to do that for you. They like to see that softer side of you, collective. Take a chance. Again, this person is definitely taking a chance on something different for them. Maybe nothing new to you, but it's different for them to be vulnerable with you, to open up. You know, they usually don't do that. I'm getting this person doesn't usually give people their way. They're used to kind of getting their way. And so the fact that they kind of have to give in to you, that's different for them. No judgment. I feel this person is definitely going to appreciate if you would hear them out, hear where they're coming from, and do not judge them. They want to open up to you, collective. They want to be honest with you. They want you to receive them well, and they're going to try their best to be 1000% with you. But, you know, they're really hoping that you don't use it against them with the no judgment card coming out. They're hoping that you could come from a space of love, come from a space of appreciation, that they are opening up and they're trying something different, and they're really hoping that you do not use it against them. Okay, that's coming out like strongly. Bottom of the deck, at all costs. Again, we saw that with the Five of Swords energy coming out. This person, they do not like to lose. They do not like to hear no. They do not like to give up. This is a fighter. This is a at all costs type of person, and they're feeling like you are that one to win. They're trying to win your heart. They're trying to do what they think, you know, is going to get you to trust them and get you to open up to them and try. Okay, like they want you wholeheartedly, and this person is not going to give up. They're going to do everything they need to do. They're going to behave the way they need to behave. They're going to get on the good foot in order to win at all costs with you. Okay, so that is the message that I have for you, collective. I hope it helps. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one.